Elizabeth Blaise. And Elizabeth is the creative director and designer for Ziba and for this phenomenal exhibit. So Elizabeth, talk to us about this.
It was a pretty amazing experience to work with the museum, to collaborate with the museum, to collaborate with the core team of curators and the builders, everyone. And it was a great process. We at Ziba do a very different kind of work, and we were able to sort of use our tools and methods and apply it to exhibit design and really tell the story of China design now, sort of add a whole level of storytelling. Because as you know, it was an already curated exhibit, so we really had to take that and look at that and figure out what was the visitor's experience, how to lay out the exhibit, and then how to add an additional level of storytelling to really bring the story to life.
If you would like, if you were to say or hope that someone would take one thing away from this, a visitor experience, what would that be?
I think just the awareness of how much creative momentum there actually is there, and that you can actually turn towards China for inspiration as a designer, as a creative person. And because we have always traditionally thought of China as imitation, as that's just where things are made and produced, not a place where things are created and innovated. And so this show really highlights that there's this whole new movement there, this whole new era of creativity and expression, and we can really look towards China for inspiration, and we should probably start running too, because
we're off to the next level. With me is Steve McCallion, and Steve is one of the designers of China Design Now. Steve is with Ziba Design, and they were instrumental in making this happen. So Steve, talk about that. What inspired you? How did you put this together?
I think what we're trying to do with the exhibition is to invite the entire community into a discourse about China and also about design. And so basically the way we thought about the exhibit is not just what's going on inside the museum, but also what's going on outside the museum. So as you know, there's a bunch of events that are going on around town that basically puts the museum kind of at the hub of the conversation, but allows the entire community to engage in the discourse. So it was kind of like turning the museum inside out. That's one of the reasons why when we looked at the museum experience, we had to make it a little bit more of a 2.0 experience. So kind of a social media platform that everyone can basically engage in. And so you'll also notice that we'll have a website that has 16 different bloggers that are talking about the events that are going on. That's the way that the new generation basically is consuming media and consuming information. And so the museum, in order to remain relevant to this new generation, basically has to adopt new tools and new methods. And Brian had the vision to go ahead and bring China Design Now here, and we just kind of helped bring that to life.
Row 35.